Good morning. Welcome to another One Mind meditation. It is Saturday morning. We are in the weekend. Hope your week's been good. Hope you've been able to get everything done that you wanted to get done this week, and perhaps you still have some time over the weekend to catch up if you're not. Let's get into today's meditation message. And the theme of today's meditation would be letting go, or how to let go. Somebody, a very good Saturday morning to you. Anthony, a very good morning or good evening to you. Michelle, good Saturday morning to you. Hope you've had a good week. So this is a question that I often get dealing with clients, is about letting go. How do I let go is often how the question goes. Vivian, good morning. Happy Saturday morning to you. Awesome seeing you. And it is a really good question, because the idea letting go, or just let it go, often sounds a little bit like ignoring, pretending that it doesn't exist, or pretending that it didn't happen. Is that what we need to do in order to let go? Estelle, a very good morning. Happy Saturday to you. So good seeing you. Hope you've had a good week. So I understand that this idea can get a little bit confusing, especially when we encounter beautiful words like these from Ajahn Chah. He says, if you let go a little, you will have a little peace. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of peace. So it's really beautifully put, and I love the picture that it paints, but how do I let go a lot? Do I need to pretend even harder that this didn't happen? Jack Cornfield shines a light on this in a really simple way. Love these words. He says, in order to let go, this does not mean get rid of. This does not mean pretend. What this means is let be. To let go means to let be. Can you let it be? When we let be with compassion, things come and go on their own. Can you let it be? Can you let it be the way it is, without feeling like it needs to somehow be different? Nothing ever drove this message home for me as deeply as the words from Amona Ma. She says, I am no longer scared by dark feelings, because nothing is dark when it is fully allowed. When we're able to fully allow it, it doesn't remain dark anymore. It comes up into the light. Sadness, regret, loss, despair, all of these are children of the one life, and they're all welcome here. Each one of them comes home to my heart and kisses me gently before it's gone. Nothing is denied and nothing stays. Nothing is denied and nothing stays. The reason that nothing becomes stuck, the reason that nothing stays, is precisely because everything is allowed to be felt. And if it's allowed, it doesn't become stuck. So today's meditation is the very simple journey of experiencing our physical senses and allowing the information from our physical senses to come. And also realizing that when we allow it to come, it also goes. The question during today's meditation is, can you also apply that to your inner senses? Can you allow everything that is felt to come, and then experience that in your acceptance, in the absence of your resistance, everything that is felt will always move along like clouds in the sky. So if you're ready, let's slip into today's journey together. If my mouse works, and it does, you can close your eyes, and we'll start with the first few big breaths. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. And out. Take a deep breath in and out. A deep inhale. And let it go. Deep breath in. And out. One more big breath in. And let it all flow away. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose gets drawn all the way deep down into your belly. And as you fill up your belly with air, also raise yourself up. As you breathe in, stretch out your spine, lift the top of your head toward the ceiling. And once you've reached your full heights, then again let all of it go. As you exhale, soften. As you breathe out, soften your spine, slump down your shoulders, and drop your head. Our journey today is a journey of checking in with this body, and we'll start right now. While you continue your full body breathing, with your next exhale, bring your attention to the area in and around your mouth. Do you sometimes find yourself grinding your teeth? Or find your tongue being pushed hard against the roof of your mouth? Are your jaw muscles sometimes clenched tight? Or right now, are you able to have everything softened there? With your next exhale, bring your attention to your neck and shoulders. Do you sometimes find that your shoulders are pulled up high, almost level with your ears? And in this moment, are you able to completely soften them? Are they hanging with ease? off the sides of your body. With your next exhale, bring your attention to your abdominal muscles, your stomach area. The place where tension hides more than anywhere else. Are your abs completely softened right now? With your next exhale, bring your attention to your butt cheeks. Are you clenching? Or are they completely softened? And then lastly, bring your attention to your legs and your arms, and specifically to your hands. Do you sometimes find that they are clenched into fists? And in this moment, have they completely softened? Are they lying half open in your lap? With the last few breaths of this phase, we'll help our bodies stretch, adjust, and soften as much as is possible. Take a deep breath in. And as you release, drop your head all the way forward, rolling out your neck muscles, going forward and to the left, and also forward and to the right. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders forward. In big, slow circles. Take a deep breath in. As you release, roll your shoulders backwards in big circles, nice and slow. Take a deep breath in. As you release, focus on your spine. Lean your upper body over to the left. And also lean your upper body over to the right. Leaning into your back muscles, finding where the edges are and gently leaning into those edges. One more big breath in. And as you release, you can stretch or remove or adjust any part of your body that still needs a bit of help settling down. Having softened our bodies into a state of presence, as much as we are able to at least, We can turn our attention inwards and dive deep inside for the next part of our journey. With every next inhale, we'll hold our breath for a few short moments, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. If you don't have the time to sit for the whole meditation with us, this is a really good place to stop. But if you are here for the whole journey, we'll take the next few big breaths together. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, make it a really long, really slow exhale. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, feel into your body and feel how softness slowly settles in every part of your body. Take a deep breath in and hold. As you release, follow the downwards flow through your body. Feel your shoulders slowly falling. Feel your body slowly softening, and feel how you are slowly slipping deeper into you. One more big breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself melting. Feel your whole body dissolving. Feel how you are slipping into a deeper level of surrender with every slow exhale. You can continue the same breathing pattern on your own time. Every slow inhale through your nose is an invitation. It invites you to turn inwards and follow this journey. As you breathe in, feel the air flow in through your nostrils. Feel the air touch the back of your throat. Stay with your breath as it flows in through your lungs. And as you fill up the balloon inside your belly, feel yourself slip all the way in. Hold your breath. But hold it only for as long as it feels easy, followed by a really long, really slow exhale. With with your next big breath as you dive deep into you. Our journey today is experiencing the senses of this body. So as you take a deep breath and as you dive deep into you, also wrap your arms around this body. Take a moment to acknowledge it and say, "Hello, body. It really is good to have you." Take your next big breath. Our journey of the senses starts at the top and works its way through our body. The first stop is your eyes. For this exercise, we don't open our eyes, we keep them closed. And we use our mind to see what our eyes would have seen if we were to open them. So with your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, the question is, what would be the most obvious thing that you would see if you were to open your eyes right now? So as you take a deep breath, as you dive deep into you, use your mind to study this obvious thing. See it from all of its angles. See all of its color, and find all of its texture, but seeing with your mind. Take your next big breath. We'll switch gears, staying with your eyes, but we'll switch from the most obvious thing to the least obvious thing. If you were to open your eyes right now and take a look around, what would be the least obvious thing for you to see? Something perhaps hidden, something perhaps small. And as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, take a moment to study this less obvious object. See it from all its angles, see all of its color, and find all of its texture. Take your next big breath. Notice the ease with which you're able to allow your body to have this experience. The experience that your eyes give you. Letting it come and also seeing how it goes. We'll take a step down to your ears and what you can hear. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to the most obvious sound you hear, probably the loudest sound. Listen deep into it. See if you can find different layers to this obvious sound. Take your next big breath. Then we're changing gears, and as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, bring your attention to the least obvious sound. What is the faintest whisper that you can hear right now? Take your next big breath. Notice the ease with which you were able to allow this experience to be had. Allowing the feedback that your ears give you to come and also go. We'll take another step down, and for these next two stops, allow your breathing to be whatever it is that you need in order to smell and taste. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to whatever obvious smell you can find right now. Take your next big breath. And then we'll change gears as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you. See if you can find any other smell. Are you able to detect anything besides the first obvious smell? Take your next big breath. and notice the ease with which you're able to have this experience, allowing the experience your nose gives you to come and also go. We're taking another step down to your mouth and what you can taste. With your next big breath, as you dive deep into you, bring your attention to whatever obvious taste you can find right now. Take your next big breath. And then we'll change gears as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you. See if you can find any other taste at all. Take your next big breath. And again, notice the ease with which you're able to allow your body to have this experience. Allowing the experience that your mouth gives you to come and also go. We have one more stop to do, and that is the surface of your skin. So as you take your next big breath and dive deep into you, search the surface of your skin for the most obvious sensation. When you find that spot with obvious sensation, see if you can differentiate between different sensations or pressures in that obvious spot. Take your next big breath. And we'll shift gears one more time. Scan the surface of your skin to find the slightest sensation anywhere on your skin. Can you find a spot somewhere where you can only just become aware of the sensation that is there? Take a deep breath in. We'll take one more big breath together to slip out of the breath holding space and into the next. Take a deep breath in and hold. And as you release, feel yourself slip all the way through. There is no more attention on your breathing. You can sit all the way back or even lie all the way back down and feel yourself just floating. While I read to you one more time from our beautiful teachers this morning on this idea of letting go, of how it works. How do I let go? Ajahn Chah says, if you let go a little, you will have a little peace. If you let go a lot, you will have a lot of peace. But we have come to understand that letting go doesn't happen by trying to let go, by pretending this didn't happen. Jack Kornfield shines the light on this in a very simple way. He says, to let go does not mean to get rid of. It means to let be. When we let be with compassion, then things come and go on their own. Do we have the ability to let things be? To let an experience be felt without feeling that it shouldn't be this way, that the way I feel should change right now. Amora Ma really drives the message home. She says, I am no longer scared by dark feelings, because nothing is dark when it is fully allowed. When I allow it to be felt, it comes into the light. Sadness, regret, loss, despair, all of these are children of the one life, and they all are welcome here. Each of them comes home to my heart and kisses me gently before it is gone. Nothing is denied, and then also nothing stays. Can you allow everything that is felt to come, and then to experience that in your acceptance, in the absence of your resistance, everything that is felt will always also move along like clouds in the sky. Our problem is not really that we should change how we are feeling, but that we need to become a lot better at feeling. Allowing things to be felt. And then learning that in this allowing process, we move through these things a lot quicker than ever before. We have the last 5 breaths of gratitude to do together. With every exhale, I'll say my thank you, and I invite you to say yours. Let's take a deep breath in. Thank you for this body with all of its wonderful senses. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for this experience of this simplicity of allowing things to be felt. allowing the experience my senses give me to come and also go. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning that I can apply the same to my inner senses as well. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. They equally come and also go when they are not held stuck by my own resistance to feeling them. Take a deep breath in. Thank you for learning more and more how this body works and becoming a better operator of this vehicle. One more big breath in. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you for spending a little bit of this special time with us. Colette, a very good morning. It's awesome seeing you live with us. Hello. Happy Saturday. And thank you, Vivian. Thank you, Estelle. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you, Sunmarie. Hope you have a beautiful weekend. Have lots of fun. And if you feel like a quiet meditation tomorrow, join us for Sunday's meditation. That's always a more silent experience. Have an awesome day. See you soon. Ciao, ciao.